Good news! Penguin Random House recently confirmed the release of Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, in paperback on October 22nd in the US and October 24th in the UK. And that is not all. Despite earlier speculation by the British media that Harry might add new details to the paperback version, the publisher has confirmed that no changes will be made. However, as always, this hasn't stopped King Charles and Prince William from inserting themselves into the narrative surrounding the book's re-release. This behaviour is not just opportunistic, it is a glaring example of the royal family's growing desperation to remain relevant in a world where their influence is rapidly waning. Let's dive deeper. In the months leading up to the announcement of the paperback release of Spare, the British media was rife with speculation about what new revelations Prince Harry might include. There were murmurs of fear that the Duke of Sussex would use the opportunity to add even more damning details about his experiences within the royal family. Honestly, this fear of being exposed just proves that the royal family is worse than we already know. And Meghan's own admission in a recent interview that she had not even scratched the surface of what she had gone through during her time as a working royal further solidified this revelation. Well, now that Penguin Random House confirmed that no changes would be made to the re-release, the media has quickly pivoted to a new narrative, one that conveniently places King Charles and Prince William at the centre of the story. Headlines such as Prince Harry makes huge decision with Spare that could heal feud with King Charles, and major update on Prince Harry's new Spare, and it's a sigh of relief for King Charles, began to circulate. It's a Harry moment, but the royal family is making it all about themselves. This reveals a much deeper issue: the royal family's desperate need to attach themselves to any story involving Harry and Meghan in order to stay relevant. How, you wonder? Well, first and foremost, we all know that the royal family has long relied on the media to shape their public image and maintain their relevance. However, in recent years, their influence has waned as the world becomes increasingly disillusioned with the monarchy's outdated traditions. No one wants to know about their summer in Balmoral. On the other hand, Prince Harry and Meghan have been busy making their own moves, which are literally shaking the world. Therefore, through the British media, the royal family is always inserting themselves into every Harry and Meghan coverage to ensure they remain in the spotlight. This behaviour was particularly evident during Harry and Meghan's recent tour of Colombia. Despite the trip being a resounding success, with the couple championing important causes and making headlines around the world, the British media focused on the royal family's reaction. Articles emerged suggesting that the tour was a thinly veiled attempt to mimic royal visits, with onlookers, a euphemism for royal experts, questioning the couple's motives. This narrative was clearly designed to diminish Harry and Meghan's achievements, while simultaneously keeping the royal family in the conversation. The truth is that the royal family can't help but insert themselves into every story about Harry and Meghan because they lack their own accomplishments. King Charles and Prince William, despite their lofty titles and positions, have done little to capture the public's imagination or make meaningful contributions to society. Their activities, such as the annual summer retreat to Balmoral, have become mundane and irrelevant in a world that demands action and progress. In contrast, Harry and Meghan have been at the forefront of numerous initiatives, from the Invictus Games to their Archewell Foundation, making a tangible impact on the lives of people around the world. Speaking of tangible impact, the year 2024 has been nothing short of remarkable for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They started with a visit to Canada for the Invictus Games one-year countdown, an event that highlighted their commitment to supporting wounded veterans and their families. This was followed by Meghan's launch of her American Riviera orchard brand, which, despite media attempts to downplay its significance, has garnered significant attention and interest. In July, Harry participated in a fundraising polo match for Centre-Ball, the charity he co-founded to support children affected by HIV in southern Africa. The match not only raised substantial funds, but also demonstrated Harry's ongoing dedication to causes that matter. This was followed by their visit to Nigeria, where they engaged with local communities and veterans. Harry's achievements continued as he won the Pat Tillman Award for Service at the 2024 ESPYs, a testament to his work with veterans and mental health advocacy. The unveiling of the Parents Network, a new initiative by the Archewell Foundation, further solidified the couple's commitment to supporting families and addressing the challenges of parenting in the digital age. Their tour of Colombia was another milestone, where they championed the rights of Afro-descendant women and highlighted the importance of equity and inclusion. And now, with the announcement of the paperback release of Spare, Harry and Meghan have once again captured the world's attention. Each of these accomplishments is a testament to their dedication to making a difference, and yet, at every turn, the British royal family has attempted to attach themselves to these headlines. This behaviour is not only unbecoming, but also indicative of a deeper insecurity within the monarchy. Let's talk about that for a little bit. 2024 has proved that without the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, the world would quickly lose interest in the monarchy. As stated before, the British public and the global audience are increasingly disinterested in the royal family's outdated traditions and lack of meaningful contributions, especially because Harry and Meghan have come up with a modern, forward-thinking approach to philanthropy and public service, an approach that resonates with people around the world. Now, rather than forging their own path and making headlines for their own achievements, Charles and William have chosen the easier route of piggybacking on the attention Harry and Meghan are getting due to their success. Through the royal rota, the royal family comes up with headlines pitting them against Harry and Meghan. They villainize the couple, painting them as troublemakers or attention seekers, while members of the royal family are painted as the epitome of perfection. But, in reality, Harry and Meghan are simply doing the work that the royal family should have been doing all along. These desperate attempts by the royal family to remain relevant through their association with Harry and Meghan further highlight the emptiness of their titles. Harry and Meghan have shown that true influence comes not from titles or positions, but from action and impact. In turn, the monarchy's reliance on tradition and ceremony is becoming more and more obsolete. Their attempt to remain relevant by attaching themselves to Harry and Meghan, by trashing them, will only backfire. The more they vilify the couple, the more they expose their own shortcomings. The more they rely on the media to shape their image through lies, the more they reveal how out of touch they are with the realities of the modern world. In the end, the royal family's desperation to remain relevant will only accelerate their decline. As Harry and Meghan continue to make headlines for all the right reasons, the royal family will be left behind, clinging to their empty titles and outdated traditions. In summary, the paperback release of Spare is just the latest example of how Prince Harry and Meghan continue to outshine the British royal family through their actions. While King Charles and Prince William desperately attach themselves to the couple's success, they only expose their own insecurities and laziness. Harry and Meghan represent a new, modern approach to public service, one that is rooted in action, impact, and authenticity. Thank you for watching.